Hello, Mr. Randy Duck, and welcome back for another video, this time featuring two replays in the Tier 9 Tech Tree French medium tank, the AMX 30. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I think I did a replay in the Tier 10 variant of this tank, and one of the things I said was, although I like the tank, even though it's not like an OP tank, it's just a balanced tank, I preferred having the Tier 9 variant. The Tier 9 variant I actually really like. As I said, I love medium tanks, so anything with good mobility and good camo, which this does have, I'm going to enjoy. So this time we're platooned up with Rossi here in the heavy tank. I've decided that I'm going to support Rossi and play this side. Now, arguably, I could have played the Forest with the medium tank, but I just wanted, Rossi was in the heavy, it's quite slow to get over there, so I decided to play this side. But what I am going to do, I'm going to play, rather than sit where the heavies all sit, I'm going to try and see if I can create a secondary angle of fire, because what I need to do is I don't want to get in a situation where we're held up for too long, and I want to basically allow myself to get side shots in where they're distracted on the heavies. And when you're the only tank in this position here, it's quite good because you're not going to take all the focus away from the enemy team's not going to be, you're not going to be the direct line of focus. And that allows you to get these sneaky side shots in, especially in this tank, which actually does have reasonable camo. And as you see, when I'm shooting through these bushes, I'm not actually getting spotted. And I'm trying to push the pace to see if we can get rid of these tanks and win this side as quickly as possible. Because as long as you win one side of the map, you're usually okay. The problem comes, when you, for example, if you play this side and you end up losing the forest, and you don't push this side quick enough, you don't win this area quick enough, you get bogged down essentially. That's when the more problems start to come, because you lose map control and you get stuck in. If you win this side, it's not actually so much of a problem if you actually win it, because you can just swap over and take their spawn, and then basically just reverting the game, if you like. So I'm trying, as you say, we have pushed these tanks back. We do probably, I think we have the tank advantage here, but we have managed to push them back, and I'm trying to get shots in. I've got sort of 1,500 damage. I'm obviously being targeted now, but I am, hold down. Although this tank doesn't have the best armour, you can bounce the odd shot now and again off the turret. Like I say, it's not a god tier hold down tank. It isn't something you rely on bouncing, but you can bounce the odd shot. I'm going to make a push now with my speed mobility to keep trying to create this wide angle. As Rossi's pushing up, I'm trying to keep the secondary angle so the enemy are caught in a crossfire. And now we're looking for this shot in the ISU. We put one in. There's now one shot. It's likelihood it's going to get taken out by a friendly team, but if I can take it out, I will. Looking for the shot, and he actually gets taken out by Rossi. I then do eat one off the chisel. We get one into his tracking him in place, and we got this Carnarvon sort of in an awkward situation for us, because every time I'm poking I actually am getting shot. But we're going to look for a shot in this M46. We don't roll high enough to take them out, but he is now on a one shot and sort of in the open, so he gets taken out by our friendly Trinity. And again now I'm going to try and push on. Really, I need to kill this Carnarvon because he's got an awkward angle. He's kind of anchoring their team a little bit, so I need to get rid. Now I think here I hesitated looking for a shot. I think I should have just kept driving, because ultimately I've eaten an extra shot now. Now I'm probably going to have to lose hit points in order to push them, and I probably could have done without losing cause an extra shot damage when I didn't need to, because obviously I will have to lose hit points to take this tank out. So he's put us down onto a two shot, but we're going to win this trade, because even if he shoots us now, as long as he doesn't massively high roll, I'm easily going to be taken out when I do. But that does mean I put myself on the one shot, but it was necessary to take the tank out. Obviously you can't take the hit points with your next game, but it does mean that I've got to be a little bit more cautious, the fact that I am a one shot. Try to get one into the grill there, it doesn't come off. But now we're just trying to relocate again, get side angles on these tanks. Detected there, so I'm trying to get back down into cover, trying to use the bushes where I can to see if I can stay undetected and keep firing my gun. And we're looking for shots onto this medium tank which is pushing. We should be able to get one into them hopefully, and we do, and we actually pick up the kill, putting us into 4,000 damage. And this battle is slowly sort of working in our little favour. We're detected here, fortunately I didn't get taken out, but I'm just trying to pick up these kills. There's not a lot, the enemy team, got 6 tanks left, but they don't have a lot of hit points. Obviously I have no hit points, but there is quite a few one shots, there. We actually managed to get that, filthy shot into the turret of that machine there, which is good because that's taken an awkward situation away from us. And now we're just trying to farm damage wherever we can, because it's looking like we are going to win this game. I'm just trying to get as much damage out as I possibly can. Can we finish off the Jag Tiger? Yes, we do, and that puts us on to 5,000 damage. And there is 2 tanks remaining, one being a Waffle E100. I've recognised that. As you can see, I'm swapping to the HE shells to try and maximise my damage input. As long as we both don't die, I think we've actually got a brother in arms actually as well between me and Rossi here. And we're just hoping to see if the Waffle's got any health, and it's actually got full hit points, so that's great. We're looking for a shot in the HE. Obviously it doesn't have the best shell velocity and that doesn't go in, but we're just going to try and make our approach. Everyone's thinking the same thing at this point. They're thinking juicy hit points. Let's just try and get some of that, and hopefully I can get a pen of the HE will be nice. And we go for this shot here while he's distracted. Pop up, we do pen the HE, and then we get a very, very fortunate bounce there, just because it was an awkward ricocheted angle. That could have been it, but fortunately if it wasn't, I'm going to go back and try and get another shot in, and we do, putting us on to just under 6,000 damage. The Waffle stumped us clip, it's all over. Let's just see if we can get the kill at the end, which we do manage to do. Bring this an end to replay number 1. So let's just see how we did. I believe we got the brother in arms. We got 5 kills, 6,000 damage. No assistance because we was playing a little bit more sneaky that game. High caliber ace tanker, brothers in arms, and that is it for the first replay. Rossi had a good game there as well, and yeah, moving swiftly on. Okay, so here we are for the final replay on Proc. We have 1 fun police, 4 enemy light tanks. But we are fortunate enough to be blessed with the presence of Swindle 321 in his Type 61. And let's just see how we can do and what we can do with this game. Obviously we're going to go to the initial spot in the mid-ridge, see what we can do, see if we can slap any of these light tanks which are crossing around, get some of them out early doors would be nice. We're looking for the shot on that little wheelie. Unfortunately we don't get it. But we are able to, punish that Jag when he was crossing. And now we're just, there's lots of targets, but we've just got to be careful because also lots of guns looking at us. We really want to punish that light tank. Unfortunately, we don't. But yeah, we've got to be careful, obviously, with the fun police in the game. But so far, he hasn't shot us, which is nice. And obviously, he does have the target of Sign that Type 61, which has, no armour whatsoever. We're able to punish that Jag there. We don't really have a lot of presence on the hills. It's something to, to worry, just be concerned of. But this light tank is full sending our buddy, so we need to try and help him out. We do manage to take him out. Unfortunately, he gets a couple of shots into side, but not a lot can be done about that when a light tank just wants to full send over like that. There's quite a lot of tanks actually crossing here. Amalgam, which has obviously got lots of juicy hit points for us. So we can't really believe our luck at the moment. We've got these lovely side shots, so we're looking to get these shots in, get as much damage out of this situation as possible. We're in quite a nice little location. We're just poking, exposing our turret, getting the shot in, and getting back down to damage limitation. Already up to sort of 2,000 damage. We've had a decent game. I was going to go for the kill there, but I didn't want to wait and expose too long, so I popped back in. When he presented his side turret, popped up out and got another shot in. And now we're just trying to get shots into these, well, anything really. We've got quite a lot of shots presenting ourselves. Again, the hill, obviously I'd have to be careful. I think I am just about potentially in render actually from the hill, so it is something I need to be wary of. And unfortunately, Si's actually got taken out by that Cobra. Obviously, I believe he was shooting Hesh, and Si doesn't have any armour, and I think it's unfortunate there to get caught out, tracked in place, and get taken out from the hill. So again, that is something I need to be wary of. You see, I must keep poking over to see if there's anything there. I'm getting targeted now, which could potentially either be the fun police or from the hill. So I'm popping low to get out of line of sight from the hill, and then I might need to start paying attention to get some shots in while they cross towards our enemy team, because they are caught out in the open here. You see, I was looking for a shot of the Tiger, but the Jag's crossing, probably more of a threat of a tank, so I'm going to try and focus that out. Unfortunately, they get unlit before I'm able to completely farm them, which is a shame. We do get one into the Cobra. Now, ideally, I need them to poke these tanks, light them, and then I'm going to punish them before they get in, but that's not quite happening, so I'm going to look for some shots. I get one into our enemy light tank, hopefully helping our friendly light tank out, damaging his engine, and then we've got this juicy hit pull of a Type 4 crossing, so we're going to get a nice easy shot in there. Cobra gets lit again. We're going to try and punish him. A bit of revenge for shooting our friend. Unfortunately, we fluff a shot and it bounces somehow. But again, we've got this Type who's too easy of a target to pass up here. So we're going to try and get the finish while we've got the side shots on this Type. Because it should be easy pens, and put us into just shy of 5,000 damage. So we've had a really nice game here, and it's one of those ones where we're just able to keep firing. We get one in blind into the Cobra, putting us onto 5,000 damage. Then this T-77 is just caught in no man's land, so hopefully we're able to get a shot into that, which we do. We don't manage to finish him off, but we might have another opportunity to get the kill there. Unfortunately, it just gets into cover. Again, just scanning to make sure I'm not going to get taken out by the hill. We do take out the Type 77, and now we've just got these two remaining tanks down the 1-2 line, and then we can go to the hill to mop up the rest of the damage. So we pick up another kill, putting us onto 6,000 damage. Now we are driving full speed ahead to try and get to that hill as quickly as possible, swinging wide just in case I've got any shots in there. Cobra gets taken out by the friendly fun police, and we can see that juicy hit points, that Jag Tiger, so we want to try and get a kill in. But as that happens, this Leopard has just full sended over the cliff in towards me. Thankfully, I turn my arm and he actually ricochets. We're just looking to... He's trying to circle us, which, to be honest, is just... Yeah, it's not really going to happen. He gets punished, and then we do manage to... Well, we don't get the kill, gets taken out by a friendly Oho. Now that is over. We're on just shy of 7,000 damage. We just want to get over there as quickly as possible, just to mop up the rest of the damage and try and maximise in this game. We get one into the Jag. We're down to the heat only. We shot all of our APCRs. Pulling back a little bit. He's turning to us, but it's not actually a problem. We've got the heat in. Pick up that kill. There's 2 tanks remaining. The light tank is a one-shot to us. So we're going to try and aim this shot. And unfortunately, I just aimed a tiny bit too low, which is a shame, because you'll come to that at the end. Unfortunately, it's a bit gutting that I don't manage to pick up that kill, but hopefully we can just get one into that Tiger, putting them onto a one-shot, and yeah, pretty much brings us an end to the game, into the replay. But you see, I finished off with 6 kills. If I'd have hit that light tank, would have been 7. Would have been nice to finish it off with a Devastator, but we can't complain. We had a good game. We got 6 kills, just shy of 8,000 damage, and 1,700 assistance. So yeah, decent game there for a tier 9 medium. And yeah, that brings us an end to the video. So thank you so much for watching as always, and remember, happy tanking.
Enemy in sight. Hadouken!